Hey Mama, here are highlights from our 7-day Mediterranean cruise. Now we went with Michael's whole family and it was a hectic but awesome time.
This is pretty amazing. These guys slept all the way through on the first night. 9 o'clock in the morning now, we gotta wake them up and go for an excursion to Provence.
The first true day of our cruise was nice and relaxing. Just a half day of walking around in Aix-en-Provence in France. This is a charming little university town with beautiful weather and the birthplace of one of my favorite artists, Paul Cézanne.
Wow! Beautiful. Oh my word, look at all the treats.
The next day was Nice in the south of France and the tiny country of Monaco. We are in a Nice market. It's phenomenal. It's actually the flower market, but then there's food and people come here and shop and buy their meal for the day, and they've got fresh seafood and sausages and cheeses and of course tons of fruits and vegetables and beautiful flowers to set your table. What colors? We walked up a huge cliff at the edge of town, and Paloma even walked up the whole way by herself to get a stunning view of the city and the sea. Then you can do it, Paloma. Oh my goodness, Griffin! Look at those muscles.
Here we are at the Mediterranean Sea. I've never been in the Mediterranean, so here goes.
They have a rock beach. We're so used to like the soft sand where we are, but it's absolutely stunning, and the water is the most beautiful sapphire blue.
Oh my gosh, so gorgeous, and a really nice temperature too.
Yeah,
very swimmable.
Next, we took a ride to Monaco, a tiny, super rich country. It's actually the second smallest country in the whole world behind the Vatican, which we also visited on this trip. Now, there's no income tax in Monaco, and it attracts big shots from all over the world. Maybe I go around here. I feel like I'm in the lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Totally.
Oh,
Bentleys
crazy.
and Ferraris driving by, and just the most beautiful weather, blue skies.
And it matches the blue sea.
The Mediterranean is so glorious.
Then we were in Italy. Oh, how I love this country. First, we visited a walled little city called Lucca, where we toured the old town, had lunch and gelato, and just hung around. Now, shops here were super fabulous with fine Italian wear, not the typical touristy shops. And I'd love to come back here and spend more time.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Next, we went to Pisa, home to the famous, well, you know. Now, the kids thought it was really neat for about a minute, but then started to get bored. It was hot as an oven near the tower, and there was literally like no shade. Now, a funny side note, the kids still refer to the Tower of Pisa anytime they see something leaning over, whether it's a tree, a drinking straw, so it clearly made an impression on them. Day 4 was Rome. Now this was one of the most spectacular cities because it's so ancient. It's like walking into a history lesson. We chose to do a big tour of the Vatican, which in retrospect was probably not the best choice with children, okay? Because it was super hot. We spent a ton of time outside in the Vatican gardens. And actually here's Michael trying to MacGyver our stroller to carry both kids because they were just tired and sick of it. Now, once we got into the main area, we were packed in like sardines. And frankly, when we got into the Sistine Chapel, I actually lost Griffin for about a minute or two. So I didn't barely even look to the ceiling. I was so stressed. I'm like, just get me out of here. But what was truly spectacular about this place was St. Peter's Basilica. This is the largest church in the world, and I was just blown away. Now the next morning, I decided just to hang out with the kids. They really needed some downtime, and we just played together. Michael toured Pompeii with his family. But then, that afternoon, Michael's mom watched our kids while we snuck away for an afternoon in Naples, all by ourselves. We were seriously giddy. We had one of the best meals of our lives there, and I'm going to show you actually a whole separate video of that meal. And we just enjoyed being free and together for the afternoon. Suckered into buying
Suddenly
hats.
we're hat shopping here. What do you think of that?
I think it's cute.
I think it was cool.
A cute little farmer boy.
Farmer boy, I want to look like a cool, sophisticated European.
New hats.
We got the hats.
Woo!
So now one of the things I always like to do is go to a grocery store when I'm in a foreign country and just see what's what. But also today we're on a mission to buy some...
I forgot what.
Olive oil.
Oh yeah.
We're here to buy olive oil. Whoa. No shortage of espresso here. It's interesting here that the eggs are kept warm, right? And warm eggs would mean fresh eggs. Let's see, show it to me.
You know what, good?
It's Genevieve's favorite.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
Non-filtrato.
Here you go, this is the $2 chuck Neapolitan style. I love it. Okay.
This is nice because it is a minty gum sweetened with stevia instead of aspartame.
Here's another thing I really like about Europe is these pedestrian streets. Just packed with people. Yeah. We're so used to driving everywhere at home, and here there's this walking culture that is...
Everyone walks everywhere.
It's awesome.
After Naples, we had a day at sea where we relaxed by the pool, we had nice family meals, and we just reflected on the trip. And overall, it was a fabulous time. And with a cruise like this, you do get to see a ton of places in a short amount of time. But to be honest, it was a lot of work with kids because it was constant activity, and there was definitely temper tantrums and just moments of despair with them. But we got through it, and I definitely am so grateful we did it. It was a true gift. Now, after the cruise, we decided to stay on in Spain for a while, so stay tuned for more travel videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.